Helene told me what you said, and I say you're wrong. What do you say? Ha ha ha! What's the matter? You afraid? Afraid to tell me I'm wrong? Call it.
Don't be a moment, my darling. I'll just put on my pajamas.
Darling,
Yes?
look, I think I've got something in my right eye.
Let me put
No,
you
I
in
mean
the...
the left. No, this one. I
you
told
don't
you.
come in the light, darling.
But, darling, but it hurts.
Well, then stand still for a moment. I can't see
It hurts. I cannot open
Here,
it.
stand in the light a moment. Where now? Where?
Here.
There's absolutely nothing in your eye, my darling.
Isn't it nothing? Are you sure?
Only your eye. That's all it is there. Uh-huh. Why aren't you in bed, my darling?
I was. I mean, I'm just oops. I'm just going to. Ooh, I'm cold.
My Stradivarius.
Yes, the porter just brought it in.
Oh, I sent it to the village to be repaired. I just hope they know how to fix plastic.
I hope so, too.
So far, so good. We shall see. Better than ever.
The human body has numerous vulnerable points. The elbow, the ribs, the neck. Including solar plexus and many other points. It's true you're a great, powerful beast. But you'll note how his own size and weight can be used against him.
How can somebody in my business go around with a contraption like this?
That contraption almost sent you to your grave.
Check.
It's sad to have to die so far away from home.
Banjo!
Right through the heart. He remembers.
You knew him?
Well, I don't see anything funny. Somebody should do something about it. Hold on! Wait there!
Oh. Thank you.
Well, I should hope so. You might have gone up in flames.
Madam, I took that into consideration. This suit is completely flame-proof.
Oh, dear.
You have just succeeded in ruining my propulsion
But
unit.
how was I to know that you...
Don't be cross with the lady, Daddy. She gave us a ride in her car. She was only trying to help.
How very kind.
Her name's Truly.
That's nice.
Do you realize, Mr. Potts, that I nearly knocked down your 2 children?
Well,
They
we
came
do
right-
seem to be accident-prone, don't we?
He said they were tall, erect, like finely bred stallions. They weren't. They were gentle, like their mother. Loca thought they were weak. He rode roughshod over them, trying to make them over in his own image. Their mother tried to stop him. Died trying. They hated him. Wanted him dead.
So they hired you.
Loca found out about it. He could have had me killed. Instead, he gave me a horse, let me ride out. Don't know why.
Maybe he saw in you what he never saw in his own.
Maybe.
Wonder how come the 2 of them ended here.
Knowing Loca, he shamed them into it.
Then why is he building this church for him?
Not for them, then. For him. He finally got his chance to do the one thing he could never do when they were alive. Be proud of them.
You are? Marcus Licus, I am dazzled by your presence. Everyone is. Where is my bride? This is a sad tale I have to tell, courageous captain. Bad news.
Did not my aid inform you that should anything be amiss with this maiden, your house would be burned, your women thrown to my troops, and your life forfeit?
He didn't. Did he? He did.
He did. And I meant it.
There's been some mistake. Here is the man you want. Tell him. Tell him who I am.
Well, everybody knows who you are. Licus?
No. Tell him who I am. Tell him.
Rely on me. He is Marcus Licus.
Not so. He is Licus.
Sire, if you but look within, you will find none but hooded men. We are a holy order, an ancient brotherhood of lepers. Unclean.
Unclean.
Well, Licus, what of this bad news?
There is no bad news. I only said that so as not to make the gods jealous. She's ugly. 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 Really, she's beautiful.
I am right in calling upon you as an authority on the Bible, am I not?
I believe it is not boastful to say that I have studied the Bible as much as any layman, and I have tried to live according to its precepts.
Bully for you. Now, I suppose you can quote me chapter and verse right straight through the King James Version.
There are many portions of the Holy Bible that I have committed to memory.
I don't suppose there are many portions of this book you've committed to memory. The Origin of the Species.
I am not the least interested in the pagan hypotheses of that book.
Never read it?
And I never will.
Then how in perdition have you got the gall to whoop up this holy war about something that you don't know anything about? How can you be so cocksure that the body of scientific knowledge, systematized in the writings of Charles Darwin, is in any way irreconcilable with the book of Genesis?
Would you state that question again, please?
Well, now, let me put it this way. On page 10 of The Origin of the Species, Darwin states...
I object to this, Your Honor. Colonel Brady has been called as an authority on the Bible. Now, the gentleman from Chicago is using this opportunity to read into the record scientific testimony which you, Your Honor, have previously ruled irrelevant. Now, if he's going to examine Colonel Brady on the Bible, let him stick to the Bible, the Holy Bible, and only the Bible.
You will confine your questions to the Bible.
All right. Forget it. We'll play in your ballpark, Colonel. Now, I'd like to get this part clear first. This is the book. This is the book that you're an authority on, isn't it?
That is correct.
You believe that every word written in this book should be taken literally?
Everything in the Bible should be accepted exactly as it is given there.
Now, what about this part right here where it talks about Jonah being swallowed by the whale? You figure that really happened?
The Bible does not say a whale. It says a big fish.
As a matter of fact, it says a great fish. But I guess that's pretty much the same as the other. Now, what do you think about that business?
I believe in a God who can make a whale and who can make a man and make both do what he pleases.
God bless you, Matthew Harrison Brady.
We were made to memorize the details of the imaginary action.
What else?
Then I strangled Ed Mavoli and shot Bobby Lembeck.
One Red Queen works pretty good. Let's see what we get with two of them. Keep playing.
Then I killed Mr. Gaines. It was just a test. It didn't matter who I killed. They picked him to see if all the linkages still worked before they turned me over to my American operator. And that business about jumping in the lake, it really did happen. It was an accident. Something somebody said in the bar accidentally triggered it.
Keep playing.
Then I killed Senator Jordan. And after that,
You ought to forget everything that happened at the senator's house. Do you understand, Raymond? You'll only remember it when I tell you so. You ought to forget about it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, Raymond, now the big one. Why is all of this being done? What have they built you to do?
I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows except that it's over in Moscow. and my American operator here. Or whatever it is, it's supposed to happen soon. Right at the convention. Maybe. I don't know. They can make me do anything, Ben. Can't they? Anything.
We'll see, kid. We'll see what they can do, and we'll see what we can do. So the Red Queen is our baby.
What do you expect to do when you get out?
Same thing I did before.
Advocate the violent overthrow of the government.
Not necessarily violent. It'll depend on the American people. In the meantime, I plan to read and prepare myself for the future. I understand you have a marvelous library here.
I was somewhat ashamed of the way I had conducted that first interview. I certainly did not feel I had been objective. I had to admit to myself that I was disappointed when I found that he was to be confined for a relatively short time. For everything about the man, everything he believed and stood for, alienated me, repelled me. Curious, I thought, how detached and even tolerant I could be with the murderers and thieves I saw and treated every day, but with him.
Well, any more questions? Oh, I see you're studying. Well, go ahead. How about a closer look? Maybe you want me to take my clothes off.
More on the basis of his history than on the interview, I decided he was a psychopathic personality. He was paranoid, aggressive, antisocial. And because he was a leader type, he might easily become a focal point for the impressionable inmates. I recommended that he be quartered by himself under maximum security precautions to prevent him from spreading his ideas. Who sent you to me? Are you some dark-winged messenger from beyond? Answer me, monster. Tell me truly. Shall I ever hold again that radiant maiden whom the angels call Lenore?
How the hell should I know? What am I, a fortune teller? Ooh, I'm chilled to the bones. Why don't you give me some wine? Well, don't just stand there gaping at me.
That voice,
Will you give me some wine?
Yes, yes.
Come on, Horst. Come on. Come on, Horst. Come to Daddy.
Come on, Billy boy. Come on.
Billy boy. Come on, Billy boy. Come on, Billy boy. Yeah, come on, fella.
Come on, Billy boy. Come over here. Come on.
Come on, Billy boy. Come to Daddy. That's it. Come on, Billy boy. Come on. Come on, fella. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's fair and square and good enough for me. Case dismissed.
He painted a portrait of Millet.
had such compelling power. She thought he'd somehow stolen her soul and sealed it in the painting. She was mad.